Dear Leonard Blavatnik, we are sending you a copy of this video in your capacity as director and owner of the Deeside Aluminium Factory, which is making our lives such a misery. The noise and fumes referred to in this video affect a high proportion of residents living on our estate. Though the problems do not occur 24 hours a day, some of us are so badly affected we're near breaking point. We hope that you will agree that the current situation is not acceptable and that something needs to be done. Sadly, recent changes have not made any appreciable difference. We are not asking for the closure of the factory, only that those of us affected should have our quality of life restored. Being good neighbours should be in both our interests. Yours, residents of Pendremela, Wrexham, Wales.
Hello, I'm Mr. Stubbart. I'm a resident of Pendremela Estate. I've lived here since 1960, and it was very, very, very nice. It was lovely, it was quiet, as you can see the estate, and quite suddenly planning permission was given for a factory to go ahead, about 200 metres less than that at the estate, a Deeside Aluminium, and it's been horrendous ever since. The noise, the smoke emission, it's unbelievable. Hopefully you'll be able to see and judge for yourself.
I just try not to open my windows, to be honest, much now. And the children don't go out and play like they used to because you worry for their safety and what's coming out of the factory.
Which is actually happening today. You must excuse me for this bad filming, but I've had such a bloody mouthful, excuse the language, of that stuff, and that is the fitted language that goes with it. See it coming through the roofs, everywhere there is. There's plenty of witnesses around here now. There's plenty of local lads. I'll take them to court if I need be, with me.
But the smells, and it's worse in the summer when you try and open the windows to sleep, you've just got to close them straight away. And like I've even walked past the factory and you have to like hold your breath to walk past it because it's that vile.
Well, at times we see large amounts of black smoke and contamination. Other times we get not much smoke, but some rather unpleasant smells coming out of there as well. And it does rather perturb us as to what actually is being discharged from the factory. And no one really seems to know.
It's Sunday night. I've just had a phone call off Mary Pierce next door. Everybody's absolutely choking with fumes. I don't know if you can see it, the whole place is like it's alight now. It's actually the dross. It's glowing. I can only take so long because the fumes are that bad. This is for the attention of HMIP, who still say there isn't enough evidence.
It's like an express train running under the window. It's really loud. And then if we close the bedroom windows to stop that noise, we get a high-pitched whining. And it absolutely drills your brain, it really does.
Well, the only way I can describe it is a continual bump, and a high-pitched whine as well, the two. And it vibrates in my pillow, something awful.
It's like a drone, like an underground noise, like a vibration, and a noise that's constantly there, and also crashing and banging.
It means you have sleepless nights. You can't have a good night's sleep every night, and it does mount upon you after a while. You do become extremely tired, and the effects that brings.
Those are in me ears, and that on top. And still I can hear it laying on the bed.
It's destroyed our family, what it's done to my parents. My mum took some sleeping tablets in, I think it was February, because she couldn't take no more.
Nobody knows how I've cried here. Nobody. Ask him.
Yeah. Right, shall we go down Dory's and see what the sound's like? We'll take the monitor with us and have a look. Okay? Shut the door. I've got the key. Okay. Okay, ready? Standing here, it's between 60 and 62.
Where are we? Where are we?
Outside Daisy's, Mrs. Yackish's doorway.
About how far from the factory?
What would you say?
200.
About
40
200
yards.
something like that, yeah.
Is this a normal day? Is this normal? 64
Yes,
decibels?
exactly, yes, yes.
It has been louder.
It had been
But
louder.
this is
Normal.
about average.
I built this house to what it is with Shirley, my wife, son Stephen and Ken. We were forced to leave this property after 3 years of fighting, which Wrexham Mayor Borough Council admitted it was a major mistake, repeating again. The fact from the noise, dust, vibrations, and all sorts of emissions, including dross. We were forced out of this property, no option. The property is now on the market and will not sell. We've lost everything. And because of that factory, Deeside Aluminium, that is the reason we've lost everything. I don't think you can say to anyone how you feel. You never sleep at night. You lose all your confidence. There aren't any words to say how you feel.
We stood out there for 20 minutes. No, it might have been longer than that.
Oh, was it good?
And the police come and asked us would we
You stopped the
move
traffic
after-
with placards in the middle of the road.
in the middle of the road. We stopped all the Arctic wagons, blocked both sides of the roads right through. And the police
What?
come and asked us to move.
Why do you do it?
To
Because
try
of
and get
Deeside
some
aluminium.
attention. Because of Deeside aluminium. It's simple. We tried having meetings and everything and nothing happened. So we went on our own back, didn't we?
So if the owner of the factory was here right now, what would you say to them?
Right. What exactly are you discharging?
Just put reasonable guidelines on.
We want it quieter. To certainly let us sleep at night. Get it quieter at night.
Reduce completely the noise. Listen to us. And I challenge you to come and live on this estate for a period of time. Shirley's house is empty.
Yeah.
I'm sure she wouldn't object to you living there.
We've been out of our home now for some 8 months because of the noise, the emissions out of that factory.
And the thing we'd like most in the world is to go back and live in our home in peace.
Now as you've seen the video and you realise, or you should realise how bad it is, it's still going on, we're still suffering, there's been no improvement, and by sending this video to you, hopefully you'll be able to do something so it will enable us to have a decent life, and more important than anything, a good night's sleep, which is a basic principle of life.
Now on BBC Wales on 1, the main news stories this Thursday lunchtime, presented by Amanda Sargent and BBC Wales Today.
Residents of Wrexham Estate have launched a transatlantic battle to end what they claim is noise and smoke pollution from a factory near their homes.
And in Wrexham today, a copy of the letter was delivered to the plant's local management.
We are sending you a copy of this video in your capacity as director and owner of the Deeside Aluminium Factory, which is making our lives such a misery.
The company's made attempts recently to solve the problems, but so far today, no one has been available for comment.
Up to 300 new jobs today. Millions of factories in South Wales are told that they